IP addressing. What is the size of IP address? You know, 32 binary bits. Very well said. 32 binary bits. See, in networking, you will also have hexa bits. So we need to be very clear. How many bits? 32 binary bits. If an address is 32-bit size, it will be very difficult to handle. So what they did is, they grouped that 32 into 8-bit groups. They grouped it into 8, separating the 8 bits with the dot, with the period, with the dot, with a point. So IP address is 32-bit binary address, but represented in the decimal form. To calculate and manage and use the IP address effectively, that 32-bit is separated. It is divided into 4 group of 8 bits. 8 is called as octa, no? Octa. You may mute your mic, please. If you have a question, you can unmute and talk to me. 8-bit is 1 octet. See, have you heard about octopus? Why it is called octopus? Octopus has got 8 tentacles. 8. Spider is also having 8, no? 8 legs. 8 legs. Octopus also 8 tentacles. So octa. Octa means 8. So this is one 8-bit. And another 8-bit. Another 8-bit. Another 8-bit. So what I'm coming to say here is, you got 32-bit only, but it is very difficult to handle the big number if you have 32-bit in one big group. Instead, we break down into 4 groups, small group. And each group is called as an octet because it has got 8-bit. Today, the entire world uses this 32-bit address. How is that possible? How can the entire world use 32-bit? Just 32-bit. Have you heard about 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G? See, they grow, no? Some time back it was 1G. You know what is 1G? Pager. Have you seen pager? But you heard about it, right? Before cell phone was pager. When I was in college, 2009 period, people were having pager. Sorry, 2003. 2003 is the time when I was in MCA, master degree. Those days, many people used to have a pager. Like your brother having gun in his left hand side, in a pouch. People used to have pager in the pouch, right hand side, in the belt. Buy coriander leaf while coming to home. Wife will type. It was comedy on those days. All right. So they used to have pager. They will call one number in your phone. They will say, "Okay, send to my address this message. Buy coriander leaf. Buy onion 1 kg." So you need to call and tell. From there, they type and send the message to the pager. And the one who has got pager will get beep beep message. He opens and he can read the message. 1 kilo onion, one bundle of coriander leaf. Later, 2G came. That was on phone with a lot of buttons, Nokia phone, long time back, Reliance phone, black and white, kruk, 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 sound will come. There used to be one game like snake game. Kruk, 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 kruk. And then 3G came. 3G were giving a lot of music phones. Pam, 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 pam. Before it was like that. Now it is pam, 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 pam. Poly, musical phone, musical ringtone. And when 4G came, people started having Android phones. They can send mail, receive mail, voice call over the applications like WhatsApp. And then 5G. With 5G, this video conferencing and all became more easier. And what is going to come now next after 5G? 6G, huh? Okay. How will the 6G be? When 6G comes, all the cell phone, you'll throw inside the basket, waste bin. So don't buy a phone. If you are planning to buy a phone, buy now itself. You will use for another 5 years. After 6G, you will not use cell phone. 6G technology, there is no need to carry a cell phone. That's the plan. Everything will be in your body only. You might have seen, very long old movies. With just one hand, someone will talk. No phone no phone anywhere. You will not see phone outside. It is inside your body. Chip inserted in your right hand or in the forehead. You just walk into the market, take whatever you want, and then put everything in a basket, and then show your hand to the machine. Machine will deduct the money from your hand. And then you can go out. Bill will come out, show the bill to the security guy, and take all the goods. No need of cell phone, Google Pay, Paytm. That is 6G. It's not story, it's going to happen truly. For 5G, 4G also I said similar story when no one was knowing about it. For 6G also I'm telling the story. This is what it is going to be. Don't think it is going to be too long. It's going to be very very short. All this iPhone, all this MI, all this will go off. Sony, only hand. With your hand you can speak. Voice recognition. All the time that Siri will be waiting for you. You know Siri? You know or you don't know? Yeah. You know Google, hello Google, it's same like Siri for Windows. So if you want to ask something, you say no, hello Google, where is London? Then it will talk. London is here, next to this, after this. It is 1,000 kilometers from your place, 7,000 kilometers. So that's what Google. Hello Google. Like Siri. You go to Siri and then you say, what is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus? It will say 8. What's your name? My name is Siri. Can you laugh? Ha ha ha. You see? It is listening, right? It responds as you. Exactly. Your phone will respond. But phone won't be there. It will be in your body. If you say call my brother, it will call your brother. And you can start talking. Your brother can hear you, you can hear him, but no phone in your hand. Just use a stand and talk. This is going to be 6G. Bank transaction. Everything is you speak. It will be done. Because it is going out from your body, bank knows which is your body. Bank knows very well your body. So there is no need for password. If your body speaks, bank will transfer the money. You don't need to type password anymore with a finger. Bank can see you, you can see the bank. That is 6G. Very dangerous world we are getting into. That is 6G. Dangerous days. Without cell phone, you cannot go in aeroplane today. You need a cell phone to book a ticket, to show a ticket, to show the boarding pass. You need a cell phone. Nowadays, who is carrying boarding pass? Very less people. Only those people who are new to aeroplane, they will carry boarding pass. Everyone carries in cell phone. They scan and they keep going. Likewise, your body will be a boarding pass and visa and passport. You just walk in. Airport will know whether you are allowed to go today or tomorrow or yesterday, when, what flight, everything it knows. Keep walking. It will open the door if you have a appointment to take a flight. If you have a valid visa, only then the door will open. Otherwise, door won't open for you. Only police will come and take. If you have that proper visa and ticket, when you go inside the airport, it automatically opens. That's what 6G is going to be. Now, what I'm coming to say is the future of networking, the past of networking, you see some growth there 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, 6G. But IP address never grow, no? Same 32-bit. We also have IPv6, which we talk about that later. Now, how can this 32-bit survived this many years? In spite of all this technology, growth which I just spoke to you, it was from pager. Very rich people were having pager, and then all started buying pager, and only rich people were having cell phone, and all started buying cell phone later. And then not all, one in a family will have a cell phone. Later, everyone started buying cell phone. Every cell phone needs an IP address. Now everyone had a laptop during the corona time. Even baby should have a laptop to attend a kindergarten. So there is a need for an IP there also for our baby. So this corona was planned very well and given to the mankind so that everyone will get into this IT world. Now everyone got adapted to this IT world, knowingly or unknowingly. So for 6G, it is very easy now. Everyone has got a bank account. You are forced to open a bank account, you remember? You are forced to take that Aadhaar card and a bank account. That was a plan. Corona was another plan. Now everyone is now having a bank account. Everyone is having a laptop. Somehow even a baby is connected to IP world. So it is only the chip need to be inserted in our bodies to have 6G. We all IT being, not human being anymore. IT being, information technology being. So the network will know even if you go to toilet, he's going to toilet. Yeah, he's coming out now. He's going to the upstairs. He's sleeping now. IT will know. That is what our future generation 6G is. Right? Only thing you cannot hide is what you think in your mind only, others cannot see. Rest of the things everyone will see. What you think only God can see. This IT devil cannot see what you think, what you pray to God. IT devil cannot, IT is a devil. He cannot see your inner heart. Only God can see your inner heart. But the devil will see everything. Even when I go to toilet, devil will know I'm going to toilet. The 6G is a devil. So the networking has grown this big, connecting everyone with this 32-bit. But definitely in 6G, everyone will be in IPv6. This IPv4 will also go. Now, this IP address is of 32-bit. How did they manage to have this 32-bit to achieve all these things, to reach this level? What did they do? First thing they did is classifying the address. Classifying. They classified into 4 different classes. Class A. Out of 32-bit, any IP address starting with 1 to 126 is Class A address. For example, 110.0.0.0. This is Class A address. 110.1.1.1. It is Class A address. Why? You see the first octet. It is in between 1 to 126. Class A. In Class A, the first octet is network. All the remaining 3 octets are host. What is host? The bits that are given for device identification, device to be identified. In 110th network, the device is identified as 1.1.1.1. 1.1.1. What network it belongs to? 110. So device is what called as host. In 110th network, this is the host. So Class A is only first octet network. The remaining 24-bit out of 38, only 8 is network. The balance 24-bit is given for host. So more number of hosts you will get in each network. How many number of hosts you will get? Because it is binary, 2 to the power of 24 minus 2. Minus 2 is, we will not use that 0000, and we will also not use 110.255.255. 255. We will not use this one and this one. So minus 2. So these many number of IP address you will get out of every single class A address. Let's calculate and see. 2 to the power of 24 equal to, see, these many IP address minus 2. These many IP address you will get just in one network. 110. Likewise 111. One network, two network, three network. All these, each network can give you these many IP address. If you will ask me how many total number of IPv4 address, class A address, then you multiply this with 126. This is the big number. These many class A IP address exist in the world. These many class A IP address. Now, class B. Class B, first two octets are network. The remaining two octets are host. And any number beginning with 128 to 191 is class B. See, 127 is missing. Class A ended with 126. Class B begins with 128. What about 127? 127 address is called as loopback address. We will talk about this in our next class. Now, class B is any address starting with between the range 127 to 191. Example. Yes. See, how can you use 0? Is 0 a valid number? Can you give an IP address to any computer 0.0.0.1? Can you? No. That's a wrong interpretation. I don't know from where you learned, that is wrong. It is 1. Okay, 1. No address can start with 0. So 127 is loopback address. We'll talk about that later. Next. In here, how many hosts you'll get? 16-bit. 16-bit for host and 16-bit for network. 16-bit for host and 16-bit for network. Which means you will get 2 to the power of 16 minus 2. These many IP addresses per network. For each network, like 128 if you take, you will get these many IP addresses. Likewise 128.1, you will get again too many actually. Actually, you need to multiply this into the same number, 65536. These many IP addresses you will get in class B. Totally, the entire Class B. Next, Class C. For Class C, now the 3 octets are network, and the last octet is the host. So only 8-bit is for the host. Class A addresses will begin with 192 to 223. Any address that begins with a number between this range, they are called as Class C address. Here for Class B, the example is 172.16.0.0. For Class C, example is 200.10.200.0 network. In this is network and this is the host portion. In this to a network, this is to a host portion. In Class A, only the first is network, the remaining are host portion. Class D. Class D, we don't use it for assigning to a computer. Class D is not used to assign to a computer or to a router. Class D is called as multicast range of address. Multicast addresses are used to identify a group. See, that's why it is called multicast. Casting to many, meaning talking to many. To talk to many, that many needs one common address. The range is between 224 to 239. Here there is no network host and all. This is a multicast range of address. After 239, there is no usage actually. Class E, if you say after 239 comes 240 to 255, no, this is not true. Class D is still under research and development. Chumma they said. Chumma means what? Simply they said. Simply. We are already in IPv6 now. Do you have any question on classification? A, B, C, and D. Kiran, are you there? Okay. Do you have any classes? Did you understand today's class? All right.